Aw. Sad. He's so flat. Hi friends, and welcome back to Gardening Suburbia. My name is Amanda. I'm a gardener slash homesteader here in Cincinnati, Ohio, Zone 6. It is first week of September, actually going in the second week of September. And the garden, it's no longer a summer garden. We are headed straight for the fall garden. I'm going to try my luck at, once again this season, to successfully get some kind of harvest. It can be a little harvest, I don't mind. Maybe I should be aiming for just gaining more experience in the fall garden. That's what I'm gonna shoot for. So I am just kind of going through my garden and harvesting some things that I haven't gotten to just yet. So we went through and got 2 pumpkins. One of those guys, super sad. He looks a little deflated. I think maybe that the pumpkin plant just kind of died off sooner than when I harvested the pumpkin. I think if I would have gotten to that pumpkin a little sooner, maybe it would have been fine. But he is a little squishy. So I'll probably just cut that open and get some seeds from it. Since that was a volunteer this year, volunteers are a little more healthy. They have better odds of surviving in the climate that we are in, or you are in, simply because they are volunteers. They're a little more resilient. So I think I'm going to try to save seeds from that pumpkin. I have no idea what variety it is. I just know it did well. First successful pumpkin harvest I've ever gotten, and I got 3 good pumpkins from it. So should probably save some seeds from it. Got a good butternut squash from this year's garden. This will actually be 5 or 6 butternut squash, but this is by far the best looking butternut squash that I've gotten. So I'm super excited for some soups that are in my future. I love soup. Soup is my all-time favorite fall food. We actually, since we have been having such beautiful, cool weather here at night, it made my boyfriend and me both decide that it was time for chili. And that chili season was now. So last night I made a batch of my favorite chili, which I think I've made a video for, so I'll go ahead and pop a link for that up above. It is one of my favorites. Eventually, I will get to the point where I will actually have grown all of the necessary proponents of that chili in my own backyard, even the beef. So one day that will happen, but not this year. So I'm kind of just going to walk you guys through and harvest some things. I did break my tripod over this weekend. So this past weekend I had a market where I sell my sourdough goods. It went so well. Super excited. I had a couple people that had come back. They had been to my booth before at a previous market, and one lady in particular had said that she had bought a single cookie and she was so sad she had told me that she was definitely getting the 4-pack this time and was not going to make the mistake of only buying a single cookie like she did last time. And I thought that was super sweet. I sold out of a bunch of different things, and just really grateful. It was an all weekend event. I started my cookies because they need a few days to set up in the fridge on Wednesday. On Thursday night, I started a bunch of different doughs so that I could start baking in the morning. I got about around 5:45 in the morning, and I baked until about 1 at night, or 1 in the morning, I guess. So it was an all-day event. Super excited. Loved it. Can't wait for the next one. We have another one coming up the weekend of the 20th, so not too far off from now. But anyway, I wanted to catch up with you guys. It's been a few days since I've made a video or posted a video. I do need to buy a new tripod. That is definitely, it was something that's been on my list, but having broken it fully now, it's definitely time to actually replace that one fully. I need something that's gonna actually like stand up on hills, because I don't know if you guys can tell. Let me turn you guys around. I don't know if you can tell, but a lot of my backyard is sloped. So I need something that has adjustable legs so that I can actually get a level video with it being on a slope. And something that is very hands-off. I have some little itty bitty sunflowers I want to show you guys real quick. So all of the giant sunflowers that I had planted after garlic was harvested are starting to hit their final days. This big giant fluffy one has been really, really beautiful to look at. The bees have been loving these, taking naps on them, finding them in the morning. It's been awesome. The really large ones have been gone for a while. I'm just kind of letting these go so that I can actually get the seeds off of them, which it's getting pretty close now. But I'll leave these for a while longer. But I did plant some in this little pot with this really sad San Marzano tomato that is dead. But we did get a few little baby sunflowers in here, and these guys are just starting to open. They're super, super cute. All for it. I think I have, yeah, there's one other spot of sunflowers that are super squatty, and I'm just waiting for them to open because it's so funny. These are teddy bear sunflowers. These guys are only like 3, this one's maybe 5 inches tall. But look, they're starting to put their heads on, like they're gonna set off a little flower. And I just think that is so cute. Like this guy is literally 1.5 inches tall, and it's putting off a head, which so cool. Yeah, so I need to go through and grab some basils. I think I've got some thyme in here. Yeah. Yep, so just need to go through and grab a few things from the garden before they go to seed or die. But pretty much everything is pretty crispy, has seen better days. Squash bug. So yeah. Here in the next few days, I'm actually I need to do some research tonight, but I think some of my loofahs are getting towards harvest time, like these 2 guys. See how they're so much lighter in color? They say that they should like lighten, like become lighter, not just in color, but in like weight, and like feel like they're hollowing out. I don't know though. I have tons still everywhere, And I'm really hoping that even if these guys aren't fully dried, like these ones, that I'll still be able to harvest the other ones, because I have tons. There are tons and tons and tons of loofahs all over my garden. And my hope is that I'll be able to use these as kitchen sponges so that I'm not using the weird plasticky sponges anymore. I think it would be really awesome to be able to use something I've grown that's all natural to wash my dishes with. Because to be honest, those sponges are so expensive and they're made out of plastic. And I'd much rather grow something and use it to clean my dishes than buy some plastic stuff. But anyway. So I think I'm going to cut the video here. It being kind of a shorter video, I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me and my channel and all of the endeavors I have, which I may or may not have listed or told you guys what all of those endeavors are. I really do hope to be monetized on this channel. I had set the goal for this year, but you know, honestly, I don't know that I really care when it happens. I want it to happen. I want this to be a career for me. In doing that, I am also doing markets, and those markets are really fun to actually let me meet more people and talk to them about sourdough as well as plants. The beginning of this year, I did a plant sale, which I'm going to do it again next year. It was a lot of fun. I think I'm going to kind of switch up how I'm doing things for next season's garden. I've been giving it some thought, which I don't think is going to be any different from what I've done in the past. I always like to switch things up and try new things and see what plants work in my space, and you know, just keep it fresh. So thank you guys so much for joining me on this short little video. And I will go ahead and post a video up here for you guys to enjoy until my next upload. I'm hoping to do a loofah harvest and preservation project, as well as still do a garden tour video of the garden. No longer in August, but in September, because time just keeps flying by. But I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys have a beautiful week.